everyone, it's Jenny here from ND Matters. So, as you probably know, lots of the people that join ND Matters or interact with us are late diagnosed adults. So people who've got their diagnosis later on in life, didn't have one as a child, and yeah, are kind of figuring out what that means now. So I thought it would be good today to do a video on thinking about well, for me, obviously thinking about my undiagnosed self and what are the things that I would say to myself. The first one that I'd tell my undiagnosed self is that you can never mask your way to get everyone to like you. It just doesn't work. So I don't know how it was for you, but I know for me, for years I thought that I had this really really good skill of being able to sort of match whoever I came across. I could kind of match and mirror what they were doing, and I could get along with them, and that was something that was really important to me because I thought that's how everybody got along with everybody, by sort of, you know, almost merging into the same person. So yeah, I would definitely say to my younger undiagnosed self that you can't do that. It doesn't matter what you do. Not everyone is going to like you, and that is okay. And that can take a long time to get your head round. Sometimes that's something that we put quite high up. People liking us and people accepting us. And neither of those things will happen for every single person, and that's all right. Yeah, and I think as well, being liked doesn't equate to being known. So if somebody likes you, they might like what you've, you know, put on, sort of thing, what you mask, what you present, but that doesn't mean that they actually know you. So yeah, and also thinking about things like editing, self-editing yourself, and how sort of exhausting and tiring that is. Yeah, and getting away from that idea that, you know, not being liked by everyone is somehow failing. Because it's absolutely not. Much more important to sort of be yourself. The next thing I'd probably tell myself was that just because you're struggling, that doesn't mean that you're failing. It means that you're overwhelmed and overloaded. It's not a case of trying harder. I think for a lot of people as well, this idea that I need to try harder, because if you are diagnosed, then you are sort of thinking, well, everybody else can manage this. Why can everybody else manage this and I'm really struggling with this? But yeah, really important to note that trying harder isn't necessarily the answer. It's thinking about what you've got going on, and what can be sort of, you know, whittled down. Thinking about effort as well. It's not a case of making more effort, it's thinking about how much capacity you've got, rather than, you know, trying harder. Yeah, thinking about all those kind of sensory, social, emotional loads, all those different sort of sections of things that add up as well. And burnout as well, thinking about burnout, symptoms, traits, I guess, that kind of can show up, but at the time you might not realize that that's what they are. And again, it's thinking about, oh, I'm not doing it right. Factoring in downtime as well can be a really big one. So factoring in time to rest and time to adjust. Probably if I said that to my undiagnosed self, I'd be like, well, what are you talking about? Because there's that idea, isn't there, that you just sort of keep on and keep pushing through. But yeah, rest and adjustments are really sort of valid and really needed. I think the last thing that I'd maybe say to myself was that it's okay, and in fact it's good, to build a life that looks different, and let go of everybody's expectations and ideas of what things should look like. Think about how you define success and happiness, and if it's the same way that, you know, society does. It does not have to be. Yeah, I'd also think about things like things being easier or predictable. Predictability can be a massive one as well. Yeah, and you don't need to owe people explanations. I think lots of us feel that, you know, if we can't do something or we don't want to do something, we need to explain it to everyone. And you absolutely don't. Like I said, it's okay to build a life that looks different and looks like you want it to. So yeah, those are my three. Interested to see what you would do, what you would say to your undiagnosed self or your younger self. But yeah, so I suppose a couple of things to remember to finish on. Late diagnosis doesn't mean late to life. And when you think back on yourself, it doesn't mean, you know, you were doing anything wrong. It just means that you weren't supported at the time. So yeah, you're not on your own. There's a whole sort of community in ND Matters as well for people that want to get that peer support and want to join in. So I will leave you with that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.